Hey everybody, thanks for coming to chat with me. I'm Laura, and today I need to put some dance leather on the bottom of these shoes, so I figured I would show you how I do that. Footwear, like everything else in Lindy Hop, is very personal. Floors are different, and the amount of traction that you need to get what you want done is going to be different. There are a lot of brands that make beautiful hard leather and rubber-soled shoes just for Lindy Hoppers that I love dancing in. I've danced my slide and swings into the ground. This is why you shouldn't wear your nice shoes outdoors for years. Chrome leather is what I generally prefer. It's kind of my all-terrain bottom, or most terrain bottom. Classic disclaimer, I don't know what I'm doing. I taught myself, but this is what works for me, and I gotta say, the shoe is looking kind of bad, but this leather is still good. But first, thank you to the people of Patreon for helping this video to be free for everyone in the world, including people like you. If you want to help them out, it's a voluntary subscription, and the link is in the description. So generally speaking, I only look cute when I'm dancing, and I decided to get these shoes because I wanted to look cute even when I wasn't dancing. And then they came in and they were so cute, I was like, oh no, now I have to turn them into dance shoes too. I know some people dance in untreated Vans. For me, I will pop a kneecap off, so I'm gonna put leather on the bottoms. Supplies you'll need: your shoes, dance leather or chrome leather. This I got for $30 so long ago that infants at the time have probably reached their full height, and it is, bam, still going. I did buy it before I was vegan, so I don't know if I would take that same step now. If you are interested in vegan alternatives, I will research them and I will put links in the description. A marker that you can see on your leather. Scissors that you don't mind effing up. Should you use an X-Acto knife? Probably, but I don't have one. Barge cement. This is the best kind of glue that I have found. Other people prefer shoe glue, but I've had no success with shoe glue. I would go with barge cement every single time. A big, heavy book. A crappy pillow. A good soundtrack. Let's get started. Put your shoe on the leather and trace it out. Most shoes have a slight curve on the bottom, so I rock my shoe back and forth as I trace to make sure the part I'm tracing is flat on the leather. Ta-da! Wave to your neighbor. Next up, cut it out. The mark I made is outside of the shoe, so when I cut out the pattern, I cut slightly inside the mark. Line the leather up with your shoe to check the fit. Now do the other shoe. You can trace the shoe or take the leather you just cut out, flip it over, and trace that. You can see that rocking motion. Cut it out, keeping inside of your mark. The leather I have has a smooth side and a rough side. I prefer the rough side to face out because I like a little bit more traction whenever I dance. Now it's time to glue. Double check that you have the proper leather shoe combo. I put a thin line around the perimeter of the leather as close to the edge as possible. Then fill it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. The glue is going to spread. Wait for the glue to be tacky, then carefully stick the two sides together. You want to be careful with this part because readjusting can be difficult. Press the edges together firmly and check for fit. If you put on a little too much glue and it gushes out, just wipe it away. While I'm at it, I'm actually going to redo the bottom of these heels. I got them such a long time ago, and as you can see, I have danced the bottom straight off. Car alarm. Nice. Shooting outdoors. This heel still has a bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and redo them both because I want them to feel even. I'm going to use the scrap from the shoes that I just did. Repeat all steps from before. Trace your heel, cut out the pattern. Double check you have the right side of the leather with the right shoe. Glue both leather and shoe by thinly tracing the perimeter and filling it in. By the time you finish both shoes, the glue is probably tacky and ready to bond. If you didn't get glue close enough to the edge, you can peel the leather back and add a bit. Now let's set up space for your shoes to dry. I used the pillow book combination to accommodate that curve on the bottom of the shoe that we talked about earlier. Now leave them alone for 24 hours. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, click like and subscribe and do all of that YouTube algorithm stuff. Please comment below to let me know how your shoe endeavor went. If you enjoyed the music, you know it's the Brooks Promo Orchestra, and 50% of the money that I get from this channel goes towards organizations that support African diasporic artists and art. He's Lindy Hops of Black Dance, and the best way to learn how to dance is to put on some good shoes and do it.